Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Fields this way up at the 17, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup.
Rodgers pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
Jalen Johnson.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. On first down, Trubisky steps away to his left. This one caught by Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Man, I got you. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
From the gun, it's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed. And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
13 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
8 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers under pressure again, and down he goes again. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Third and long.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on third and long. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
But it brings up.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. That is caught at the 7. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Switch. Alert. Blue. 44's Mike. Check. I got it.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And a Packer.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Rodgers now on first down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard.
Second down and 3. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Working with a second and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On third and long, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on third and 15. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down, Green Bay.
Listen back. Listen back. He's trying.
On first down, Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
8 yards on the pick.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 4. And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Scantling. Touchdown.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead.
Conversion.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
14. Packers 12.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
10 yards.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Check, check. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Mike, 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check, check.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Kill, kill, kill. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You can't block me.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on second down. Trubisky trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Aaron Jones.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Rodgers.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
19. Bears 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
10. At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky being chased out left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Snap comes at 1. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Valdez-Scantling.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Packers 26, Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. 7 yards to pick up there.
Out of bounds at the 30.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Second and 3.
22, 22. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Alert. 22. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Cole Komet, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and short.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 22.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
No good.
So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Check. 49, check 49, check 49. Bang, 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 bang.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Mike 22, Mike 22. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. All day.
Here's Trubisky, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Kill. Hey, turn. Red.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
Now Trubisky. And it's caught. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
18.
Running for it, Montgomery. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Eddie Jackson.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
11 yards there, first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
13 yards.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. But again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. And now it's second down. To throw again, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete here.
Rodgers on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's third down and 10 yards.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Switch. Hey, ball. Alert. Mike 22. Watch the run. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike,
now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Trubisky to throw again. This one left side caught by Patterson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he will find Davis. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to number 18. A 6 yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
38-yard line.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Darrell Patterson.
So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on third downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. Trubisky will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
On third down, Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still.
Brings up second and
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Here is sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
13.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
22's coming, 22's coming. Mike. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now it's Trubisky, letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 18. Alert.
They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers looking deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Packers 33, Bears 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. The 20, 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears cut into that lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. One last shot for Trubisky. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And it's incomplete. Clock now showing 0:05. That's all we have left here in the 4th. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
45. Back north. I'm going to run you over. 45 to Mike.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Rodgers throwing here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Packers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.